They're eating, 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 they're eating.
Hello everyone, welcome to my second vlog from Singapore. Today I'm going to attempt to take you through everything I ate. I actually went on this trip on an empty stomach. I didn't have any appetite for food because I was nervous. It was my first trip. I didn't know what was going to happen. So when we got on the plane, I think 2 hours later, they gave us this. Ethiopian Airlines actually fed us. Like every time I opened my eyes, there was food. This was the first meal. It had some chicken sauce and rice, bread, and some snacks, as well as pasta salad. I was really hungry. As I said, I went on the flight on an empty stomach. So at this point, I was just eating, satisfying my hunger. So I was not really looking at, is it good? Is it tasty? I wasn't looking at all that. So I really ate this. I'm not even going to lie. Did I finish? I think I finished this because I was so hungry. And when I finished the rice, I tried the bread. It was too hard for me, so I didn't have that. But I also actually enjoyed the snacks a lot. There was this biscuits that was so good. They gave us water as well as juice. Overall, I'll give it like, I think it wasn't bad. Also because I was really hungry, I'll give it like a 6/10 for the first meal I had on the plane. Also, I don't have anything to judge against because this is my first flight. This is my first plane food. Okay, so we had only one meal and then it was time for us to get to Ethiopia. We go to Ethiopia and we had a 2-hour layover or transit. So as soon as we got on the plane, like less than an hour, another food. I told you they were feeding us like crazy. So this time I went for beef. I didn't really take videos of this, but then this was the same as the first meal with the same snacks and everything. But I went for beef instead of chicken. I didn't eat much of this because I wasn't really hungry. I had already eaten the first one, so I wasn't really hungry. And the beef, so I think I enjoyed the chicken sauce more than the beef sauce. I actually went to sleep, and when I woke up, food again. At this point, I was like, bro, please calm down. So this was breakfast, and because it was an overnight flight, it was this pasta and egg sauce. I didn't actually eat this. And then at this point, I was really tired of being in the air. I just wanted to get down, so nothing was really interesting to me. I just checked the food, and I realized I really wasn't gonna eat it. So I just put everything back. I had the muffin, and I had some water and coffee. And that was all I had on the trip. Overall, I would say the food was okay. I'll give it like a 5/10 overall. So my plan was to actually rest for a bit and go out and explore, but after 16 hours in the air, I was just so tired and I was so hungry, so I needed to get something to eat. Eat with me something called rice noodles with chicken. Okay, let's dig it. Chopstick, and then they gave me this one for. Looks so good. So this is how it looks. Spicy, I like it. So everything came up to $13. I think I ordered this because I was extremely hungry. I needed something to eat. Overall, I'll give it like a 6/10. It wasn't too bad. And I used the Grab app a lot for ordering food and ordering rides.
Don't want to mislead. This is all you need.
Little India
Okay.
and Chinatown.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very near.
Yeah, oh.
Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel. Please just say it's real. More than just a thrill, not just in it for the thrill. I'm in it for the love, cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. I'm in it for the love.
I had not eaten the whole day, so I went on a hunt for food. I saw the food court and I decided to go there. It was very crowded. I was a bit overwhelmed, not gonna lie, because I didn't know where to step or where to go because there were so many people. but I decided to just go with the first stand I saw because they also had very good food. Like the stand looked very, very good. So they had an array of different meals. You can just pick whatever you wanted. So you choose a base, which is either noodles or rice. So after picking the rice, you go and pick a few things you're going to add to the rice. Honestly, I didn't know what I was just picking. Everything looked so good. So I decided to go for seafood. And then this red thing over here, is it even red? It tasted amazing. I wish I could have more of that. After picking your size, you go and pay, and then you can go and enjoy your food. Everything that I did here came up to about $13.80, I think, and a bit on the higher side compared to other things I had whilst I was in Singapore. I saw other people, also making their own meals. What I love about this place is usually you just pick your own ingredients and make your own thing, either as a hot pot or you just mix whatever you can see over there and they make it for you. One thing about me is once I'm done eating, I need to get a drink. So I went on a hand for a drink. I saw a boba spot and I was like, yeah. So I went to join the queue. The queue was very long. I was like, hey, why everybody wants to try boba? So it finally got to my turn. I tried the bubble tea milk something, I've forgotten the name. And everything I spent in Singapore, I paid with card. It was very, very hassle free. So I picked my drink and I just walked around to find a place to sit so that I can enjoy it. And I found this place overlooking the water in the city. Oh my God, I can't do this for the rest of my life. God, I need money because this soft life, this lifestyle is for me. This was not as sugary as the ones I've had in Ghana. It tasted okay. And I think the ice diluted it a bit. This was $5 and that was it for the day. I think, no, that wasn't it for the day. I decided to do a little challenge by trying to spend $20 at a food market. Guys, it was around 11 p.m. at this time and I was so scared because I know that Singapore is safe, but then going out alone at that time. So I saw my first food spot. I tried this food. I think it was $4.30. Honestly, I didn't enjoy it because it was a bit bland, but that is just my taste buds. This is not me saying that the food was not good. It's just my taste buds did not really appreciate it. After that, I went to get a drink for $1.30 at a local supermarket. And just when I was like, should I go home? I saw this food spot and I was like, let me go and try what they have here. And honestly, all these things were just for content and trying sake. I didn't eat a lot of these things because it was very, very late. So I got this, I got noodles, I got salted vegetables, and I got egg in soy sauce. Everything came up to $6.40, and in all honesty, I really enjoyed the salted vegetables, but the noodles was a bit bland for me, my taste buds. When I was coming, I saw this vending machine where you can just put in a coin and then it's going to give you fresh juice, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that because I love drinks. And then, oh my God, it was so refreshing. It was cold. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then right before I go home, I went into a supermarket to get ice cream. How much is this one?
I think $2. I think
$2. I got back in one piece. I had a plan for this day, visit 4 places. So go to Sentosa, then Little India, Chinatown, and then Lau Pa Sat. But was I able to achieve that? You'll find out very soon. I saw the snack bar as soon as I alighted and I got some snacks because I was really hungry. I got some spring rolls and I got this thing. So good. Everything came up to $2 and some cents. I went to wait in line for the bus because the bus was going to take us to the beach and that's where I was going. So while I was in there, I was so hungry. I started eating my snack, but I waited till I got to somewhere I could eat before eating. So the bus takes you on a tour around the facility till you get to the place you want to alight. There are also a lot of food spaces there, food joints and restaurants that you can actually go to if you're hungry. I wanted to go and check out the beach. So when I got to my spot, I got down. I saw a lot of people and families. It was a Sunday, so there were so many people there. And then I just went around, walked around, checked a few spots. And I decided to look for a place to sit down so that I can eat because at this point I was so hungry. So as I said, my plan was to go to 4 places on this day, but you guys won't believe what happened. My phone died, and for me to be able to charge it, I needed to have a little bit of battery left so that I can scan the QR code and get access to a power bank. But here I was and my phone was dead. How do I scan? I was trying for more than 2 hours, trying to figure out what to do. And guys, I was just so frustrated because who am I going to go to even get a charger? I was just walking around asking for chargers, and then a lot of the facilities there said they are not allowed to charge the phones of guests. So I was just walking around. I was so frustrated. So I went into this shop called 7-Eleven, I believe, to get a power bank. And when I got there, the attendant told me that the power banks they have cannot charge my phone. So I told him my situation, and he decided to take my phone and charge it for me, which was very, very lovely of him.
iPhone.
No, for this one, the power bank no sharp for one.
It's not sharp.
You want charge?
Yeah, but it's actually off.
You want charge for a few minutes?
Yes.
I can charge for you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Is it good?
I am.
Okay. Thank you.
You come after 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Sure. Thank you.
So I decided to walk around a bit, just check out the places. I walk around for 10 minutes before I go and get my phone. To check out a few things. So I saw a few places in Sentosa. For more than 15 minutes, I went and my phone had only charged 3%. See, this is not about my phone or deals. So I'm just gonna end here. I was able to charge it, order a ride, and get back home in one piece. So after I got back and I rested a bit, I decided to go and explore Lau Pa Sat, which is one of the hawker markets in Singapore. They don't sleep, guys. I got there around 10 p.m, 9 p.m, 10 p.m, and people were there eating. I left around 12 a.m, and it was still very active, even though most of the places had closed up. So I saw a few places. So I saw this kebab place, and I was like, I want to try it. I want to know how Singapore kebab tastes like. I think they call it satay. I stand to be corrected, and I was in queue. The queue was very long. It got to my turn, and I was about to pay. My card started misbehaving, so the guy at the counter was like, they don't take MasterCard, they take only Visa card. I was like, oh, you won't let me taste your kebab. So I left and I had to go and find something else. Honestly, I did not have anything I wanted to try in mind. I was just going around trying to find something that would catch my attention. So as I was walking around, I got called by one of the vendors or one of the people that sold the food. And you guys, that was a blessing in disguise, because I went there, I went to try their food. I didn't really enjoy their food, but when my phone went off later in the evening, those were the people that helped me. Guys, my phone is always going off. This is your sign. Don't be like me. Buy a working power bank. Have multiple power banks when you're traveling to a different country. So this is what I tried from their stand, and it looked really, really good, but it was just not, my taste buds were just not appreciating it enough. So I took like 2 or 3 bites, and they were very disappointed. They looked sad that I did not finish their food. But then honestly, I was just there for tasting. There was no way I could finish this food. I think this was $8. I bought this for $8, and I took a few bites and I had to let it go. So I saw this Chinese-Japanese food stand, and everything looked really good, but I was really not hungry at this point. But I saw the fried dumplings, and it was $5, and it looked really good. Guys, this is the most delicious thing I've put in my mouth. The explosion of flavors, I was like literally so shocked. I was like, what is this goodness? Tasted amazing, and I ate everything. I actually did not leave one single thing on the plate. So once you're done eating, you have to clear your plate, or you can be fined. So I picked my plate and I sent it to the clearing center, and then I went to get a drink, because you guys know that I always have to get a drink after eating something. And I got this lemon tea. It was so refreshing. Oh my god. At this point, it was almost time for me to go, because I had to catch a flight. But guys, guess what? My phone went on low battery. The internet here was not working. The Wi-Fi was not working, and my 4G network, my 5G network was also not working. I ordered a ride. The ride came, and I went through the wrong door. That's when I discovered they had this whole place for just kebab. but I was time for me to go, so I wasn't able to taste it, unfortunately. But I had a very lovely time here.